So yeah, good afternoon. A quick one here that wanted to react on the issue of our ex-president now, our ex-deputy president getting to Kenya. Been following, but I can't hear anything going on around. They haven't arrested him. They haven't done anything. So probably they were selling some fear to him. But the other great news that it's around the corner that last week our president has had a meeting with the parliament, or what do we call them, Senate, Parliament also. And from his speech he said that Parliament is one of the corrupt institution that its leadership has been demanding money from executive, that is from him, I would say. And I don't know for what, for paying bribes to the fellow members to pass some, bills in the parliament, or at least when they impeach deputy president. Also, it's alleged that members were given money. The Senate was given money, 1 million shillings, which is a very big money, almost 6,000 to 7,000 euros. And it's interesting now how things are turning around. So there's challenges flying around that when the vice and deputy president was impeached, the story was also the speaker of the parliament was to go with him, so that our opposition that has been swallowed by the government would get someone to preside over parliament, to be speaker of the parliament. So I don't know, is this something real or just politics around? But yeah, things are unfolding very fast, very furious and fast. And is it fast and furious, or what? How do we say it? But anyway, that's besides the point. So I think in 2 years to elections, a lot will happen in Kenya, in Kenyan politics. President is kind of trying to get rid of people who he feels that they won't bring a lot of votes for him come in next election. That's my the kind of thinking, what I see, because a lot of member of parliament, probably they are not going back. And it's obvious when someone is being voted out, probably the chances are high that he will be, if it's a member of parliament or a senate, he will be voted out, and the party that is supporting and that presidential candidate also. So that's the vote that goes to West, according to, I think, president, what he sees. And of course, he want to get re-election, to be re-elected again. So I know many people, and this is almost a fact, that many so-called close friends will end up being thrown under the bus because of the politics of the day, because president feels that he must get those votes. And some of those people, they will be his closest ally, to be in a bracket, because if president really get rid of its deputy president who they went holding hands during elections, and after election almost 2 years working together. So I don't see anyone else who can't follow the suit. So yeah, I think it's interesting to see what comes next, who goes. And the heat is being felt across the board. I think Speaker of National Assembly, Speaker of Senate, they can feel it, and this is through what they are presiding every day, because mostly likely, the both houses, they are not really independent, even though in constitution they must act like independently. Most of them, they are either corrupted or they do things out of their conscience, and yeah, a lot of things will happen, a lot of things will change. Come 2027, or is it end of 2026 next year? I think many people will see some dust, and I mean the political class, because there's new alignments, new arrangements, new kind of thinking, and mostly likely, counting of the numbers. Who will bring numbers? So by the end of the day, it's the numbers that will defend one's, one seat, or who will be coming next. But anyway, this is not the way it should be. And don't mean that when I give it that my thought that this is the way it should be. The politics has to be something that can stand for the people, work for the people, do things along the constitution, what it says, the laws of the land. But for the longest, now we are ending to 70 years, of so-called independent. But as things change, the same they stay. So I don't see any big deal. Even though many people don't want to be associated with the politics, but I had this kind of thought, when I was more younger. But as you grow, you notice, those things affect us in every day's life. So whether you like it or not, it will help just to put an input on what do you think should be done, or what is not done right. So yeah, those are some of highlights, and dynamics of our Kenyan politics. So we wait and see what happens. At least the so-called opposition is playing a bit safe. They don't want to give their direction so early, because that will give them a lot of trouble. Because let's face it, now the leading, political class, or the ones who are in executive and who are in majority of the both houses of parliament and senate, they really accumulated a lot of money, and is through deals, doing business with the government, allegedly. So come next elections, because it's argued it might be next year or 2027. So in our normal, culture of our politics, the ones with the money will be running the shows. So we hope everything will go well. At least we can get some few conscious minds, likes of Omtata, likes of Maraga, likes of Kibudha Kibwana, people who really can do a good job. But their chances are very, very, very tiny, or very narrowly. Not because they they lack anything, but because our politics has been run, at least during elections, people are just running around giving money. Yeah, so that's our status of now. Let's see what happens, and in every day there's new development. So I don't know what comes tomorrow and day after tomorrow, but let's see at least what president meant by parliament is corrupt, and what are those people that now you want to throw them under the bus and choose the ones that he feels they will be on his line. So yeah, it's interesting times to come, and we'll keep you posted.